The skies above Nigeria are no longer blue, but red. It's now a battleground with Airpeace as the gladiator, facing off against foreign giants with a fierce battle for the dominance over the lucrative Lagos to London route. In our last video, we talked about the unpleasant experience of the inaugural flight of Airpeace from London to Lagos at the Gatwick airport. If you haven't seen that video, I'll link it down in the description below. Today we'll talk about the disturbing trend in the aviation sector that is threatening to drown Airpeace in its success in the London to Lagos route. We will discuss this in two segments. First, the reduction in fares by foreign airlines flying the Lagos to London route, and then second, the recognition of Airpeace by Gatwick Airport. Starting off with the reduction of fares by foreign airlines. Before the entry of Airpeace into this market, foreign airlines held monopoly, charging exorbitant fares that left many Nigerian travelers priced out of the international air travel. A business class ticket sold as high as 17 million naira, while an economy class ticket was about 5 million naira, with volatile exchange rates. However, the emergence of Airpeace onto the scene, offering competitive prices starting at 1.2 million naira for economy ticket and 4.5 million naira for business class, the scene changed dramatically. These foreign airlines swiftly slashed their prices, plummeting from 18 million naira down to 5 million naira. Very suspicious. So suspicious that Alan Onyema, the CEO of Airpeace, called it a devilish conspiracy, saying that these airlines are willing to operate at break-even just so that they can drive Airpeace out of the market. Well, he has a point, because as at Wednesday, April 10th, findings showed that these airlines have slashed some of their prices down to about 841,000 naira. In fact, I have more numbers for you today. Egypt Air dropped its Lagos to London economy class ticket to about $470, approximately 585,600 naira. British Airways was $788, approximately 981,800 naira. Virgin Atlantic was about $928, about 1.1 million naira. Royal Air Maroc was $457, approximately 569,000 naira. Rwanda Air was $545, approximately 679,000 naira. Ethiopian Air was $544, approximately 677,800 naira. Turkish Airlines was $648, approximately 807,000 naira. Air France was $916, approximately 1.1 million naira. KLM Royal Dutch Airline was about $928, approximately over 1.1 million. I could go on and on and on just to show you the extent at which these airlines can go at underpricing. A certain airline was advertising for $350. One was even $100. At that point, I was like, all right, folks, see you guys in the UK. If you fill up the entire aircraft with people and even carry some on the wings, it's still not enough to buy the fuel of the planes. So why are they doing this? And how are they able to do it? For the latter, I can say that they have the support of their government. So if the Nigerian government does not come out explicitly to support, then Airpeace would lose out in this price war on this Lagos to London route.
I, as a Nigerian, I'm going for my own, which is Airpeace. I like that Airpeace stepped in, to crash the prices.
We have to be wise in all of this, because why all of a sudden they saw the need of wanting to reduce air ticket prices.
As for the why, the Association of Foreign Airlines and Representatives in Nigeria, AFAN, has come out to refute the reports saying that foreign airlines reduce their prices because of Airpeace's debut flight to London. That the reduction in price on the London route and even other destinations was not because of competition with Airpeace, but a drop in foreign exchange rate and the repatriation of trapped funds. How true this statement is, we don't know, but one thing is for sure. The timing is terrible. Why now? Why didn't they do this before? Why wait until Airpeace reduced its own price?
Yes, whenever there is a strong competition in the market, it is the customers that benefit. What Nigerians are being skeptical about is for how long? What if the big boys in the market, are just trying to frustrate Airpeace out? That is another ball game entirely different.
I will say that this is more than a mere coincidence. This is a strategy employed for one reason: to look cheaper so people can leave Airpeace and go over to theirs. Moving on to the recognition of Airpeace by Gatwick Airport. Despite the tradition and the customary practice of airports worldwide to celebrate inaugural flights with fanfare and even the ceremonial water cannon salute, which, funny story, as a kid, I used to think that the people at the airport were trying to bathe the aircraft because there were potholes in the sky, so probably it was covered in mud and dust. But that's by the way. But London Gatwick Airport did not do any of that when Airpeace arrived. And this ignited a firestorm of criticism from Nigerians on social media, who went on to Gatwick's social media handles to demand an explanation. And days after Airpeace's debut flight, Gatwick Airport announced the arrival of Swiss International Airlines, further fueling suspicions about bias against the Nigerian carrier. It wasn't until much pressure from Nigerians on social media that the airport finally acknowledged the presence of Airpeace. 11 days later. This move wasn't enough, as many Nigerians continued to express their dissatisfaction on social media handles. Some emphasized the need for fair treatment and the protection of the Nigerian airline. The timing of these foreign airlines coming into the scene makes it clear that they are out for Airpeace. Therefore, Nigerians must patronize Airpeace. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of must. Because if they don't, Airpeace will be kicked out of business, just like Eric, Medview, and Bellevue Airlines. And guess what? The foreign airlines will revert back to their old prices.